Hello everyone, welcome back for what should be the conclusion of Let's Play Faxanadu. So, remember how I said this place looped and twisted and all around, and if you went out one side you weren't guaranteed to come out exactly on the same level you went up the other, and all that? You have to use that to your advantage a little bit, learning the paths. Yeah, that's the fun part, right? Okay, I'm going to show you how you're generally expected to go through this, because there's only one real way to get to, well, not one real way, but there's only one or two select rooms you actually have to get through. I'm going to show you the hopefully fastest way, well, not the fastest, but the hopefully fastest without using wing boots. We go this way. Watch out for the multitude of poison that's scattered around. Yeah. And I'm going to get defeated by hornets before I even get started. I'll just put this out there now, the hornets are more annoying than the final boss. Because the final boss is actually fairly easy to beat. They've built him up this whole time, but yeah. And then there's this guy. And we're about to hit the bad room of the lot. The room I can't stand. Well, one of the two rooms I can't stand. But we want to go up before we get knocked off the ladder. And then there's this room. Which I will need a red potion. Pause it for a second. No, don't need to pause it. Okay, I've still got Deluge up. That works. Let's see, but I will need a red potion. Come on. Ah. Because we need to get to the other side of that thing, which can be very, very difficult. Because of these guys. There we go. Get them all three on the other side of you and you're fine. Now there are two things you can do here. One, if you have wing boots, you can drop straight down, grab that ointment, and rush through to the last boss. Because the last boss door, the door to the last boss, is in the room right above us. Or, you can just fight these enemies normally, and go through the last boss without that ointment. I want you to remember this room for what I'm going to show you soon after. Okay, now here is the room with the last boss. Well, the room with the door to the last boss. We don't have to beat this guy, but it will help us. Come on. Get to a point where I can just stand and poke you to death, like this. And you will just continue to hop over me and let yourself get impaled. We'll let the back of your head and shoulders get impaled on the back of my sword because you don't actually charge straight forward at me. Now, this is method number one to get to the boss room. It's relatively painless outside of that one little area with the enemy spawning bag, or whatever you want to call those. I don't know the name of that enemy. I don't feel like looking it up either, so you can do your own research and leave that in the comments if you really feel like it. But there's an alternative route to get to the boss that's actually somewhat easier. So, I'm going to pause the video. When I come back, I will be at the start of this area. And I'm going to show off the alternative route. So, give me just 1 second, and I will be back. Okay, hopefully you recognize this area, the very beginning. Now watch what you can do with a pair of warp boots. Wing boots. I keep saying warp boots. Don't know why. Then again, I said that before. But watch what happens if you use a pair of wing boots here. I don't really need the magic. But watch this. Rush through, take hits. I didn't want to take a hit there. Or there. Gonna be close. Grab ointment. Got the ladder. And now we are home free. You notice where we are. You notice exactly where we are. Back to the boss room. Yeah. But now that we have the ointment charging us up, what's this? Let's trivialize the last boss because of ointment. Game over! Yeah, that easy. So I'm going to kick back and let the credits roll. So yeah, this has been Let's Play Faxanadu. Closing thoughts? Not a bad little game, really. Hudson Soft made some fairly infuriating platformers in their time. This one really isn't one of them. It's not all that difficult a game, really, as you might have noticed. But, you know, and they put enough shortcuts and things like that very end where I showed you that if you know how to exploit the system, if you know how to make maps and know how to follow maps and all that, yeah, this game can be pretty trivialized. But, hey, what you gonna do? It's a game, it's got some challenge to it, not a ton, but all in all, not really that difficult to plow through, as you just saw. So anyway, thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you will join me next time for whatever it is I pick, because I haven't decided what follows this yet. Although by the time you see this video, I'll probably already have most of it recorded. Go figure. That's the way the world works, huh? Anyway, take care, folks. See you all next time. Bye.